sometimes in my dreams I hear things. I'm tuning a dial and I hear this faint difference in the noise. It just isn't quite normal, statistical, raw hiss kind of thing that you normally expect. What is that? And I'm typing madly on the computer, and I'm racing, and I'm racing, and I'm trying to find the right band to look at, because there are millions of frequencies that I have to examine. Fortunately, my little audio processor announces what it was I needed to know all that time, and saying, the signal detector is working.
False. Detected at 7,100,000.
It's a message Kent Cullers has only heard in his dreams.
Pulse detected at 7,
The signal he's dreaming of is one thousands of years old, broadcast from a civilization thousands of light years away. Detecting it would be a dream come true.
That's about a 1 in a million.
And it may happen soon. Beginning October 12th, massive receivers from Goldstone in California to Canberra in Australia will begin to scan the sky. It's called SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, based on an idea this man proposed more than 30 years ago.
You ask the question, is our position unique in this entire complex universe containing 10 billion galaxies, and we're just one little tiny star in one little tiny corner, and we're the only place where this has happened? It's entirely possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's such an exciting thing to try to find out, and given the chance to find out, we should try it.
But how do you begin to search for alien life in a galaxy of 400 billion stars? Well, first, you don't expect it to come looking for you.
Hey there! Open up! Come on out! We're friends!
In science fiction, it's easy to send a spaceship from star to star. But in science fact,
the only civilizations that would do such a thing are dumb civilizations, not smart ones, and the dumb ones don't know how anyway.
That's because just to take a flight to the nearest star would require as much energy as the U.S. puts out over a period of hundreds of years. That cost to society might be the same, no matter where you happen to live. So instead, aliens might simply ride the waves. Radio waves, because smart aliens know a good bargain when they hear one.
They're cheap and they're easy to make. They don't hurt you. They go at the speed of light. They don't bend. They've got everything going for them.
So if aliens are out there, so probably is an alien broadcast signal.
One day someone's going to stumble on the signal, and I'm sure that will happen. I'm absolutely convinced.
Here's the receiver.
NASA's 10-year mission is to find it, to look in exactly the right place, tune in exactly the right frequency, at precisely the right time.
I believe that we will find something if we conduct the search for long enough. The question is, how long is long enough?
It's a question we asked some of the project's scientists. With the new SETI search, when might we expect to receive an alien signal?
Might happen any day. It might not happen for 50 years. I don't want to promise, but I'm hoping.
All we can do is give you a subjective, intuitive guess, and my guess is we have a good chance of succeeding by the turn of the century.
And what happens when we find it?
Having found a candidate signal that we have tested exhaustively, we then will announce it.
And after the announcement?
They're in New York and Miami.
Well, of course, the media will go nuts, but a lot of scientists have given serious thought to a lot of questions. Questions like, will they be good guys or bad guys?
They'll almost certainly be good guys. I think we can say that. And the reason is, if they're bad guys, they will have wiped themselves out.
What about the signal itself? Will there be a message?
I actually think there probably will be some information associated with the signal.
Because it would be very unreasonable to simply send a bunch of energy out into space with no message on it at all.
So what might the message contain?
So I think we're going to find that they will send us their language lesson, their encyclopedia, their music, their art, the works.
That sort of makes sense once you start thinking about it. A galactic library, if you will, a galactic club.
And remember, whatever we hear will have been broadcast by a civilization thousands of years in advance of our own. Perhaps they've solved their energy problems, pollution problems, the problem of self-destruction. Perhaps the signal will tell us how to do the same.
In a way, this is the archaeology of the future. We found a kind of spade, the radio waves in space. And when you find a spade and you're looking for archaeological objects, you have to dig. And that's what we're doing, we're starting to dig.
It's sometime in the next 10 years that we hope to find that one anomalous thing, that extraterrestrial signal that I dream of at night.